This place has been on my Thailand bucket list for quite some time, guys. Are you ready for a jungle adventure?
I guess I'll have to be.
What's in the jungle that you're most afraid of?
Everything. Snakes, monkeys, lizards.
I am finally here in the beautiful Khao Sok National Park. This is still located in the south of Thailand. You could say we had a 3-hour car ride from Phuket to get here, but you can also fly into Surat Thani Airport, which is also I think about 2 or 3 hours away. The nature that they have here is supposed to be some of the most biodiverse and interesting in the whole country. It really feels like something out of a movie, almost like Jurassic Park. I found this super fantastic hotel called Nun House that has these lovely bungalows for a super budget-friendly price. We're paying like $23 US a night, and it is just the loveliest location, just a 5-minute walk off of the main road. And our hotel here also offers tours, so we booked our full-day Cheow Lan Lake tour that I'm going to be taking you guys on today, because that's how you really get to experience the amazing nature here. So just to give you guys a quick little tour of this beautiful property that we are staying at, because I would highly recommend it. The owners are super lovely, and like I said, it's super budget friendly, where the superior bungalows, like that one a little bit bigger and that have air conditioning, those ones go for about $23 US a night. And then some of these smaller ones that don't have air conditioning but still have a fan, those ones are only like 15. So extremely budget friendly for kind of having your own space in this beautiful nature. And we are 5 minutes off of the main road. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you ready for a jungle adventure?
I guess I'll have to be.
What's in the jungle that you're most afraid of?
Everything. Snakes, monkeys, lizards.
It's supposed to be a tiger.
Well, that's the least of my worries.
Really? I mean, usually if you're not encroaching on their territory, they're not going to be threatened.
Well, we are encroaching on their territory.
Yeah, but some are so small it's easy to miss them. That's kind of the fear.
Yeah.
But let's hope for the best.
Yeah, okay.
To start off our day, we got kind of our favorite thing, which is big bowls of fresh fruit, yogurt, and muesli. Hard to get these kinds of quality fruits in Canada, isn't it, Dad?
Yes. Very good.
Super good, and it's like, $3 Canadian for a bowl, so about like $2 US. Really nice. We just arrived to the entrance of the national park near the actual lake, because we are doing our boat ride first. And an important thing to mention is you do have to pay for your national park entrance fee separate from your tour. It's never usually together. And it is 240 baht, which is like 10 Canadian dollars, about 7 US. So anytime you enter the national park, you have to pay that fee. simply stunning nature, my friends. I have no other words. Unfortunately, the weather is not exactly on our side, which is a shame because in the 4 days that we are here, this was supposed to be the best weather, at least from the weather forecast, but it looks like we might have some intermittent showers today. But nevertheless, this is still a really amazing experience. We just got to the floating bungalows. There's actually a few all throughout the park. And if you want, you can also stay overnight. What's interesting about this area is that it has such a unique landscape because it was created during the same tectonic shift that created the Himalayan mountain. And the lake that we're on, Cheow Lan, is actually a man-made lake, and it was made to have hydroelectricity for the south of Thailand. So a very interesting, biodiverse sort of place. We are going to be doing a hike after we have some lunch. So hopefully in that time, we'll get to see some animals. Wow, look at this feast here. We got veggies, noodles, huge fish. This is fantastic. All right, guys, we have just began our trek into the rainforest. It's going to be, I think, at least an hour and a half to where we're going, which is the bat cave that I'm not quite sure I'm going to go into because first of all, I'm not a big fan of bats, neither is my dad, and you also have to wade in water that's like waist deep. So we may just do the hike, see the outside of the cave, and then go back. By first impressions here, this definitely feels like a real jungle, you know, a real jungle with the sounds, bamboo, all kinds of different vegetation, and we'll see if we meet any little creatures. How you doing, Dad?
All right, so far.
Didn't know that we'd really be trekking through the jungle today.
It's not that bad so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool actually. Just hopefully see this video will help people know what to expect and to bring better footwear that's waterproof,
And
ideally.
if this old guy can do it, anybody can.
Absolutely. So we just made it to the cave. I'll show you guys the entrance in just a minute. But now they tell us that actually the water is going to be till here. So that's an immediate no for me. I get slightly claustrophobic in like small spaces, which caves tend to be. And then in water, in the dark, no thank you. Me and my dad are just gonna wait here for, I guess, 40 minutes while the brave people go in the cave, and then we will head back. Oh my god, oh my god, that is insane. So about 30 minutes later, we have the first brave souls coming out of the cave. Actually, there was one young lady who came back a bit earlier than them because she said it was almost above her head because she's, you know, shorter. So this sign of deep water is not kidding around. Probably not a good idea if you're not a strong swimmer and not afraid of tight, dark spaces. So friends, we are back at the floating bungalows, and we do get about half an hour of free time to have a little swim. You can grab a drink or a snack at the little restaurant that they have. But after that, we will be, or at least our group will be going back to the mainland, and we will be staying in our regular hotel overnight because I was kind of on the fence about doing the overwater bungalows, especially the budget ones, just because, you know, there's not a lot to do here. Like, you can't really go into the forest here. You can really just chill by your cabin and, you know, go for a swim, go for a kayak. But you have a long time here. Like, it's only about 3:30 right now, so you would spend the whole evening just chilling here as far as I understand, and then the next day you'd also have another hike and then you'd go back. So if you really just want to relax in one place by the lake, then, you know, great, this would be a really good option for you. But for me personally, I wanted to get a massage tonight. I wanted to, you know, go to a different restaurant. So if that's you, then maybe you'd be better staying in town like we did. As I mentioned before, there is also a really fancy 5-star hotel somewhere on the lake. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'm sure if you Googled it, you could find it. And that's a whole like complex that would have a lot more amenities, but of course you will then pay more for that. But nevertheless, a really cool experience, and amazing that they built something like this. So I'm gonna go for a little swim, and then we are gonna head back to the mainland. Don't mind how I look right now. I don't know if my mascara is running, but we got caught in the rain coming back here, so a little bit wet. But nevertheless, I had such a great day. Dad, did you enjoy?
I'm glad it's over.
I know, that was a long boat ride.
Sitting on that wood seat.
Let me know in the comments if any of you have actually been to this park, and if there were any activities that you really like doing, because there are some other really interesting things, like a night safari where you can see more snakes, scorpions, and spiders. All things I'm not a fan of, but if you're interested in that, then that might be for you. As always, I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye guys.